Good afternoon and welcome to another BCA training tips reminder video. This one will cover how to find and run specific reports. Not so much certain reports to answer your questions, but just overall how to get started with running reports. So you can see here from the screen, we've already logged in. If you need help with that, we have the previous video in this on our page you can find. Everything that is useful to everybody lives in this shared reports folder. So when we click that, we have at least 4 results. Depending on your login permissions, you may see additional folders, but everybody should see all 4 of these. The end of month reports replicate the end of month reports that are available on the RSA website. Survey reports are intended to answer questions for like the state ILL survey or the IPLAR or the public library data survey. The pulse reports replicate the RSA pulse emails that Kendall sends out. And then the basic reports are a selection of reports intended to answer a wide variety of different questions that should meet most libraries' needs. As an example, I'm going to start by running a survey report. We're going to run the IPLAR circulation numbers. So when we click on the report, it brings up these prompts and we can specify our library. There's a couple ways you can choose your library. You can scroll through the list until you find it. You can type in the box where it says search for and then hit return. Or the fastest way, rather than typing in the box, if you click anywhere in the box and start typing, it'll immediately drop you down to that library that you started to type without taking the time to search. It just highlights the one. So in this case, I typed in AP and it immediately brought the list down to Alpha Park. Now you can select the library in 2 different ways. You can either double click the library or you can use the single arrow in the middle. They both do the same thing. And then for the following 2 fields, because this is a circulation report, it wants to know the time frame we wish it to cover. So we would type for it like an IPLAR circulation report, we would specify the start of a fiscal year. Everybody's is a little different, but I'll use most people use July through June. So what we'll do July through June. So once we have a library selected, a start date for the time period and an end date for the time period entered. Down here in the bottom left corner is a button that says Run Report. When we click it, it will begin processing. Usually this takes only a moment. You can see I didn't have time to read the processing screen to you. It comes back that quickly. And from here, we have our information results. So from here, you have other options depending on what you want to do with your report. And we will likely cover those in future videos, subscribing, sending it by email, and exporting and sending it to Excel or Adobe Acrobat and the like. But for today, we're going to call it right there, since now we've run the report and we have the result we need. If you have questions, please send messages to the help desk or keep an eye on this space for future BCA videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.